Mind control, interesting. Oh, dang. Thank you Tokyo Treat and Sakurako for sponsoring this video. Hey everyone, welcome to Elevate Your Power Level, where we analyze the artwork and life lessons from anime. I'm Coach Donnie and I'm an art teacher, former animator, volleyball coach, and volleyball player. In this video, I'll be reacting to Kuroko no Basket Season 3, Episode 5. Make sure you subscribe to this channel and turn on notifications for my weekly anime reaction videos. And let's get this Kuroko party started. Alright, so we leave off from the trash talking between Midorima and Akashi. And he's got that psycho serial killer look. Great pass. I'm still predicting that his special ability is going to be looking talent at how to make people around him better. This was one of the coolest moves of seeing the basketball shake the whole gym. I don't know. That's not a very exciting title. Oh, this guy has a backstory too. I'm assuming this is the guy that has the dribbling technique, the one where he's smashing the ground. So I gotta start learning his name, Miyagi-san. Man, those Japanese school uniforms look so cool. Okay, so it is him because he's practicing that heavy dribble. Look at this great animation. So dribbling is not just the arm, but notice that especially when you're pounding, really dribbling hard, you have to use that whole body here. So you see how his shoulders going up and down. So that's a great animation. And his hair's kind of flopping too. Otsubo-san. Have we seen this guy before? I think so, because I remember saying I like his hair because his hair is similar to mine. He made it wet himself. Oh, got it, like peeing in his pants. If you're gonna be strict on others, you better hold yourself to a higher standard. Is that a water cup on the top of a car, or is that... Oh my gosh, let me know in the comments if you noticed this one. You know, I think that's a water cup left on top of a car. I've done this so many times where I'm driving and all of a sudden I hear this thing drop on the ground. I look in the rearview mirror and my drink's all over the road. But this was a funny... I don't even know how I caught this. Probably because I've just animated so much in the past. But a drink on the car, that's a funny detail. That means he had to earn. He had to earn his spot. A very common Japanese theme. Work hard enough and you can achieve your goals. I think that's a great theme for young kids to learn. Of all the regulars, interesting. Soda. What is this? Oh, he gave him a lucky charm. I wonder if Miu Miu is an actual Japanese idol. I love it when they provide us all that backstory from so many different characters every episode. Dang, electricity. You see that? He's dribbling electricity coming out of the ball. Boom, boom. Double clutchy. Boom. Reverse double clutch. That whoever was the sound tech on that one did a good job of really communicating just how much the dribbling sound fills in the whole gym. Don't mind. 3 should do it. What does that mean? Oh, this is like some sensei stuff. He only dribbled that hard with 3 fingers. That's funny. Oh, to communicate higher levels of dribbling. That's a cool concept. So they reused this animation here. So I don't know if it's because he's replaying his dribbling skill or if they're trying to show him dribbling in other sequences, but based on what I can tell, it looks like they're just showing more scenes of him dribbling. It's okay to reuse animation, but they should at least flip it so it doesn't feel like they're being cheap and recycling here, because now the ball's going at the same angle. Maybe next time just flip the animation where it's going the other way to make it feel like a different experience. This reminds me of one of the other black athletes from season 1. Is it just me, or do they use the same voice actor for all other, like, just like this deep type of voice? Is it the same guy, or do different voice actors try to have the same voice for every black athlete in this one? Thank you. It's cool. It's interesting that it's close though. Otsubo. He's just studying the game with a special eye. I like how Midorima's getting more and more vocal and confident. Maybe Midorima's gonna do something about it. Oh, distract. That was a cool steal. Look, a little stab of the knife hand. Boom. Join our channel memberships and be a part of an exclusive interactive community where you receive early access to all my reaction videos 5 days before they get released, behind the scenes content, members only polls, monthly watch parties where you get to interact directly with me, and uncensored reaction videos with 100% opacity for an extra level of enjoyment. You'll also receive exclusive loyalty badges and custom emojis just for members. So click that join button below to enjoy your members only perks today. Oh, that was a great pass. He's gonna dribble with 4 fingers now. Got a little, I like how he's got a little cat tooth there. Oh, Midorima coming in clutch. I thought Midorima was just a shooter. And the fact that, so here's what's surprised about Midorima is that I thought he was more of a selfish player, just focusing on his charms and his shooting ability and how he can beat anyone with his shooting ability. But the fact that he's offended that someone else would say his team is holding him back. That's cool. Oh, spin move, that was pretty good. And he can dribble, dang. And he can pass though. He even got Akashi's attention. Look at this. If you can make Akashi look surprised and not look like a serial killer all the time, that means you've done something good. I hold myself back. That's a cool shot. Like that ground. Oh, and the fact that Midorima is the one that made the blonde guy dunk and finish the point. Build his confidence. Is he gonna smile? Yep. That's hard to do. So when someone's jogging like this, and as their animation up and down to make that smile stay the same, and it's a subtle smile too, that's really good. What's Murasaki Bada upset about? Oh. And he finishes off with the high trajectory shot. You may be uncrowned kings, so you must see something where Shintaro is gonna get tired. Oh, and he's doing it with such delight. Look at those eyes. Now it's time for our halftime snack time from our video sponsors, Tokyo Treat and Sakurako. Tokyo Treat is a monthly pop Japanese snack box where you will get up to 20 of exclusive, limited edition, and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks, including Japanese instant ramen and drinks that are only available in Japan for a limited time. Tokyo Treat invites you to journey through Japan's exciting and colorful capital city, Tokyo, which is also Tokyo Treat's hometown. This month's Tokyo Treat box is packed with delicious, sweet, and savory snacks inspired by this famous city. Get ready to explore this month's massive metropolis and experience Tokyo through this month's box. You guys know me, I get so excited for the different Kit Kat flavors in the Tokyo Treat boxes, and I want to remind all the North American fans that they don't offer these flavors inside North America. And you guys know how much I love my milk tea if you guys follow me on social media. Milky, creamy, and you get that bitterness of the tea at the very end. Plus you get a crunch with the Kit Kat. You also get these delicious ramen packages every month, and this month we have our Tokyo Shoyu Ramen. Look at that steam. And by the way, I actually made this ceramic bowl during my art class because I used to teach some animation for my high school art class, but I also teach ceramics. So smells so good. Nice and chewy. Let's get that broth. Such a great soy sauce shoyu flavor. This is yummy. And sometimes they partner with other companies like Pokemon, and this is a Pokemon marshmallow. And you get this really cool packaging. Not sure if you can see that shape here with the lighting. Ooh, look at that. Chocolate on the inside. Chocolate marshmallow. Can't go wrong with that. Looks like I ate the Pokemon. This is an interesting chip, Quakeya Ume chip. Can't tell if it's going to be sweet, but... And it looks like it's going to have a hint of cherry blossom. Wow, that's delicious. So we get that standard potato chip, salty yumminess with that sweetness and a little bit tartness from the cherry. This is super yummy. And I like the tartness, kind of reminds me of like a vinegar chip. So you get sweet, salty, and sour with a nice crunch. And just wash it down with some melon cream soda. And the Tokyo Treat boxes come with a different soda every month, as well as a different ramen. And those are probably some of my favorite pieces to look forward to every month, in addition to the Kit Kat. Man, I put this in the fridge too. It's nice and chilled. It kind of reminds me of like a honeydew melon. This is yummy. Sakurako is a monthly Japanese artisan snack box that supports local Japanese snack makers, where each box comes with 20 traditional, authentic, and artisan Japanese snacks, including Japanese teas and a special Japanese tableware. Tokyo isn't just a modern metropolis, it has a rich history that stretches back centuries. That's why this month's Sakurako invites you to step back in time to Tokyo's Edo period and immerse yourself in the timeless charm of traditional Tokyo by savoring authentic flavors from the city. The cool thing about Sakurako is they actually have some of the best tasting Japanese crackers, and I think this is one of them. Hinari Arare. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly. I have no idea what flavor this is, but my guess is like a nice toasted rice cracker. Man, the texture is so different than a rice cracker. Some rice crackers have a sweet ending, but this is just pure salty goodness. And that texture, really interesting. Now we'll try our Mizu Warabi Mochi. Does that mean it's gonna be a mochi? I don't know. Looks more like a gelatin. Oh shoot. So you can, looks like you gotta mix it with some stuff here. I gotta come back and get a bowl. And you know what's funny is I actually ended up grabbing a Sakurako bowl because every month you get like a different tableware, and sometimes you get these really cool bowls. So we got the gelatin. By the way, I can't read Japanese, and that's honestly part of the fun of these boxes, is you gotta figure out what's going on. But my guess is you got mixing packets. This is some type of powder. Oh, all right, let's put it in here. Maybe like a crushed peanut powder, but it does say mochi, so maybe this is like a rice powder. And this must be like the sweet element, maybe some sugar cane juice, maybe honey. It's kind of oozing out there. All right, look at that, all mixed together. Can't wait to try this. Wow, man, that's just different textures. You get that sweetness of that syrup. And I think it is peanut. Actually, no, it's not peanut, it's sesame. I knew it tasted familiar. It's cold and refreshing. Now we have our mochi manaka. Can't wait to see what's inside. Look at that beautiful design on the front. Let's go in. Definitely red bean with a nice little mochi surprise in the center. That's good. You also get these nice chocolate options in the Sakurako box, and this was Tokyo Sky Tree baked chocolate. Ooh, interesting. I don't think I've ever seen chocolate presented this way. Very milky, which goes perfectly with chocolate. And what better way to enjoy all the Sakurako snacks than with the Kuromame tea. So steamy. I love to smell the tea. The teas from these boxes are just so floral, so fresh, and the flavor is very deep and complex. Like you can really taste the multiple layers of flavor in the teas. I just feel like I just washed down all the snacks. It feels so good. If you want to enjoy your own authentic Japanese snacks, then use my discount code and link below to get $5 off your first order, and you can enjoy these snacks while we watch Kuroko no Basket together. It's also a great way to support this channel because I do get a small commission from every purchase that you make with my code. I hope you enjoyed this tasting experience. Now let's get back to the show. That's a pretty high scoring half, 39 points. Oh, look at all those snacks. That's so funny. Nah, he's interested. He's just enjoying his snacks. I knew it. I knew it had something to do with his eyes. Is Kisei gonna give him words of encouragement? Oh man, having his coat on halfway like a badass. So the music's so villainous. Oh, the scissors. That's right. That's the one where... Oh, that eye's so creepy. Those who serve me. Oh, mind control. Interesting. Oh, dang. He just... Oh, shoot. He just mind controlled Kagami on the floor. Mm-hmm. You should be grateful. His eyes look like the same eyes as his puppy. Large and cute. So his ability to render people's offense and defense powerless. Can't wait to see what that looks like in like actual gameplay. Oh yeah, now we got Akashi versus Midorima. Let's see what this means. So he can render, maybe he can render Midorima's skill useless through psychological warfare or something. Can Midorima finish it? The eye. Interesting. So is it controlling the ball? Or maybe he can see the future. Oh, he just stole it. Okay, so it's not so crazy powerful because he sees things so quickly. But why are there two different colored eyes? Oh, he just turned it on? So he can predict movement. That's pretty real. A crossover to trip up players. Oh, because he's just such... But can he shoot though? Yes, he can. Wow, those eyes are so well illustrated. Whoever was like in charge of animating these emotions, there's got to be someone that specifically assigned to that task, because these eyes, these facial expressions, the wrinkles, look at the bottom edge of the eyes, they're more stressed on the outside, and the angle of the eyebrows, and then you got the creases here, they just look so intense. Or maybe they're just drawing from inspiration from the manga. So it's not technically a superpower, it's just someone who can see body movement and patterns so well. Wow. They're already up by so many points. And they're gassed. And Akashi's not even sweating. And he sees that screen already. Maybe you have to fake yourself out to fake Akashi out. Hi! He's gonna steal it. Oh, he saw the fake right there. The fake pass. Triple threat position. Pass, dribble, or shoot. It's good that they're using this to educate some basketball. I can't wait to see how someone figures out how to break through this. Kind of reminds me of like the Lord of the Rings, the Eye of Sauron. And he's got good dribbling skills. Oh, that was cool. That's got to be a montage to the manga there. Such good images. Dang, he made them both dribble. And he's walking. Oh, that was sick. Making everyone fall and bow to him as he's walking through. That's pretty cool. Making everyone look up, and not just an analogy for people falling as they're going off balance, but the fact that he's just so powerful that everyone submits to him. I was wondering when they're going to start putting some more education. Can Kisei imitate this? Because I thought he can imitate anybody. Behind the back shot. Oh, Jason Williams shot. That's a real pass, by the way. Nice a pass. And this Emperor Eye. Oh, okay. I have a prediction here. Maybe the way to defeat Akashi is to constantly shield one of his eyes or both of them as you're making a move, or to fake yourself out, like to try to do something and then trick yourself to change it so Akashi can't predict the pattern. And by the way, I want you guys to do one of my favorite passes of all time in the NBA, Jason Williams. He is famous, world famous for that behind the back elbow pass, and he's so accurate with it. And they interviewed him, they asked him why he's so good at that. He just practiced it. He just, against the wall, he just constantly throw, boom, and pass with his elbow. So if you want to be good at something, you just got to practice it endless hours. Man, even Tetsuya is surprised. Oh, and someone else blocking him. That was a cool sequence here. So not only did he do the full court pass, but the way he received it, see how Akashi is running one direction and then turning his body. Great animation. And the way you animate basketball movement, you kind of have this counterbalance like the NBA logo, where the feet are angled here and the body's angled another direction. This is an interesting view. Oh, did he blind him? Damn, even Midorima's on the floor, and he's just dribbling slowly. So sick. And he's just turning it on. I wonder why he just doesn't do this from the beginning. The fact that Kuroko goes means he's thinking of something. Slapping him in the head. Sometimes you just need tough love to wake you up. Indomitable. Oh, and the fact that the crowd is just supporting their team. Ooh, that gives me goosebumps to know that you got the support of your fans. Good leadership. Ikuzo. So these are the upperclassmen, that's right. People barfing in training camp, very normal. But then they feed them with, they really nourish them as they discipline them. That's hard to do, to animate someone standing up like that. So tucking the feet in, and then notice that before he stands up, you have to bring your knees in front of your toes to use your quadriceps to stand up. And then as you're standing up, the heels lift off the floor like that to shift the weight and then stand up. So that's a great example of where great animators, they actually study real human movement. I've mentioned this a lot of times before, but they probably filmed themselves. Usually you just use yourself sometimes because you don't have people always around when you're animating. You just film yourself from that angle standing up and you just study those frames. So great, very realistic animation there. That's the first time that Akashi doesn't look like a serial killer. Yeah, when the trumpets are coming in, that's how you know it's a triumphant moment. I knew that Akashi's superpower has something to do with the eyes because they always kept zooming in on his eyes and the different color that he has. Actually, I still don't know why they're different colors. Maybe they each have different abilities. One reads reaction time and one sees the ability of the player. Who knows? But having fast reaction time is not just the ability to respond quickly, but it's the ability to read your opponent. And that is probably the most realistic superpower out of everyone. Even though he's like the ultimate superpower in this anime. When I think of Kuroko, he does these like very fireball type passes. Midorima does these shots that are almost at the ceiling. Kisei can imitate people. Kagami has this crazy jumping ability. I would say Akashi is probably the most realistic because a great athlete in any sport can defeat an opponent even if they're bigger and faster than them, because the ability to recognize patterns and to see what's going to happen before it actually happens, anticipating your opponent's move. And you can actually practice that skill. In volleyball and basketball, I mean, when you read the defense, not only do you study their formations ahead of time through film, but you actually try to, you don't want to watch the ball in basketball. That's bad how you defend the player poorly. You actually watch their body language. You look at where their shoulders are leaning, you look at where their foot is turning, and you can generally predict what they're going to do. So it's really cool that the ultimate superpower is actually a very realistic one. I'm curious to see how Shitoko's gonna come back and fight.